Where would Jacob Juma be today? I'm talking of today, if Jacob Juma was alive. If Jacob Juma was alive today, he would probably be serving in jail with Major John Waluke, the Sirisia member of parliament, and Grace Wakhungu. Because on Thursday, 25th, the court finally issued a sentence to the two who are partners to Jacob Juma through their company, Erad Suppliers and Contractors. And the court delivered two options for Walukhe and Judy Wakhungu. For Walukhe, the court sentenced him to 67 years in jail. 67 years. Or a fine of 707 million Kenyan shillings. It means Major Waluke must raise 707 million Kenyan shillings. If you want to manage to raise that, then he's going to serve the remainder of his life in jail. Grace Wakhungu has been fined 727 million Kenya shillings. If Grace won't be able to raise that money, then she will have to serve the remainder of her life in jail, which is 69 years. Jacob Juma, if he was alive, I'm sure the same fate would have befallen him. But the family of Grace Wakhungu managed to raise 500 million Kenya shillings within 2 hours. And then they raised another 200 million from their company, from what they call family account. We are going to go into that. Major Waluke, the wife, has actually appealed to Kenyans to help her raise that money. Let me just, I saw it somewhere. Let me just read for you what the wife is saying. You are aware of our problem, and I thank those who have stood with us during this challenging time and kindly continue praying for us. We are requesting for your financial assistance. Kindly channel your financial support to my number 0728. I don't want to read it publicly, as we wait for an M-Pesa pay bill number. So that's the wife. So Major Waluke is in jail. As a matter of fact, even if they were to appeal, because I'm told they are planning to appeal, this ruling means only one thing. The appeal will be decided while you are inside. And we know how long the appeals in this country can actually take. Now, what are some of the charges? Before we go into the family of Wakhungu, Grace Wakhungu, and how they were able to raise this money, over 700 million Kenya shillings in 2 hours as a family. Mimi for me, nikipatikana na problem like that, I'll just tell you guys bye-bye, tukutane huko siku ingine. Because I don't see how it will be possible for me to raise that money. I don't see it possible. But you never know, ya Mungu pia ni mengi. And Major Waluke, by the way, Kenyans were already mocking him and was circulating some branches. Oh, sijui this branch already contributed this branch wame contribute this branch wame contribute this. Now this is what happened. Erad Suppliers and Contractors Limited defrauded the National Cereals and Produce Board over 300 million Kenya shillings. They were supposed to supply maize But not even a single grain. You know, ile mahindi moja hawako leta kwa hii country. They were supposed to import them from Ethiopia. Not a single grain was delivered. But they were able to invoice the National Cereals and Produce Board, and they were paid. And when the Cereals and Produce Board raised issues, they went to court. And this is what Harvey was alluding to. They went to court, they used those forged documents, and the court now awarded them this 300 and something million. And this is what is giving them problems. Forgery. So they were charged of so many cases. And according to the documents, which are available, Grace Wakhungu benefited. She received 50 million Kenyan shillings for doing nothing. Jacob Juma received 113 million Kenyan shillings of that money for doing nothing. Grace Wakhungu, Waluke actually received 50, Grace Wakhungu received 40 million. Nancy Baraza, the former judge, chief of Supreme Court, received 5 million Kenya shillings. According to the document, for her, she delivered legal services. Then there is Nasir Wakili, Ahmed Nasir Abdi. Another cartel received several. On the same day, this guy received 5 million. He again received 35 million. The next day, 30 million. Then another day, 2.4 million. Also for legal fee. So for him, he's safe, but I'm sure the DCI might actually want to pursue which legal fee they charged. So that's how these guys shared this money. And the courts found them guilty. But what is the link between Walukhe and Grace Wakhungu? Because if you look at the history of these two people, they're totally different. There's nothing which can link them together. But what is the link between the two? Matthew Wakhungu, who is the husband, Matthew Wakhungu, who is the husband to Grace, was looking for a driver for the wife, who is Grace now. And you know, those days you used to go to the village to look for someone who can drive. And that's how Matthews landed on Walukhe. By that time, Walukhe, I think he had just completed school, just a small boy there. So they employed Walukhe as the driver. So the role of Walukhe was to drive Grace, point A, point B, point C, things like those. Then I don't know at what stage Major Walukhe now joined the army, and when he retired now, I think now because of that relationship, they started working together, they saw businesses, and then they teamed up. I don't know much beyond that, but that's the link, how Major Walukhe and Grace, the link between them. Walukhe was actually the driver to Grace before he joined the army. So probably even that army, they used the link of these guys because Walukhe was probably a good boy. So now they are in this together. 69 years for Grace Wakhungu. 67 years for Major Walukhe. And the family of Wakhungu said, no, our sister, our mother, our aunt cannot serve a jail term. Forget about the 69, even a day. But probably because they didn't expect the ruling to be that much, they were surprised. So who is Grace Wakhungu? Grace Wakhungu is actually the daughter to Canon Jeremiah Awori. Awori is the first African Anglican Church of Kenya canon. The first one, African. Grace is the sister to Agri Awori. We all know Agri Awori, a lead economist in this country and a politician in Uganda, having served as an MP and a minister in Uganda, and also contested for the presidency in Uganda. So that's the brother, Agri Awori. He's also sister to Nelson Awori. Do you know Nelson Awori? Nelson Awori is the pioneer cardiologist in Kenya. He carried out first kidney transplant at Nairobi Hospital in 1979, before I was born. He died in 1986 in a car accident. Professor Nelson Awori Center in Upper Hill stands in his honor. So if you've been to Upper Hill, there's a Nelson Awori Center in his name, owned by the family, just to remember him. He's also the sister to Mudi Awori. So Mudi Awori is the former vice president of the Republic of Kenya and a 5-time member of parliament and a minister, Mudi Awori. Then he's also sister to billionaire Dr. Mary Okello, the first female manager at Barclays Bank and the founder director of Makwiny School. By the way, she sold Makwiny School for around 1 billion, slightly over 1 billion in 2018. So that's cash which is still there. So that one alone is enough. The money from Makwiny alone is enough to deal with this this small matter of 707 million Kenya shillings. Then there is Huntington Awori, the former board member of several blue chips companies and is a former technical director, East African Industries, which has since been renamed Unilever, a corporate warrior nicknamed King of Boardroom. Huntington died in 2010. Then he's also the sister to Dennis Awori, former ambassador to Japan, the chairman of Toyota East Africa, managing director of Lonlo East Africa, the general manager of CMC in Kenya and Uganda. Dennis Awori, real guy, pesa kama njugu hapo. Then he's also sister to Christine Hayanga, a prominent lawyer, one of the wealthiest lawyers in this country, and married to Justice Andrew Hayanga. Then he's also the sister to Henry Awori, one time Kenya's commissioner of insurance. Insurance pia kuna pesa kama njugu. He's also sister to Willis Awori, HR director Isipe. Then he's also the sister to Ernest Awori, an engineer, reputable engineer in this country. She's also the sister to Margaret Openda, a career educator and former matron at Siriba Teachers College. Also sister to Winfred Odera, career caterer and successful catering college owner. You know, if you want serious now catering services, she's the one. In that industry, around your wanafanya hiyo. Then she's also the sister to WWW Awori, Wycliffe Wax Wasia, pioneer trade unionist, editor, and also a politician. She's sister to Joshua Awori, long-serving HR practitioner who died in 2012. Then is auntie to Jeremy Awori, managing director, Barclays Bank of Kenya. There is also mother now to Judy Wakhungu, former cabinet secretary for environment and currently Kenya's ambassador to France. So her family is a family of billionaires and millionaires. So the family, through their WhatsApp group, over lunch, they were just waiting for the court to make the ruling. They didn't expect the ruling to be that heavy. But it just took the family, through their WhatsApp, 2 hours to raise this money. Major Walukhe is unable to raise this money. And it's being said even the lawyer politicians might not be able to help him raise this money easily, because most of them watakuwa natoa 1 million, not even 1 million, some watakuwa natoa 100,000, 1 million. And I was asking myself, where were lawyer leaders? Where were they when this sentence was being made? The only person I spotted standing with Major Walukhe was the former cabinet secretary, Rashid Echesa. And I thank him for that. Sometimes he just show solidarity. Major Walukhe was with Musalia Mudavadi the other day and promised to teach Raila Odinga a lesson. Why was Mudavadi absent? Even if he was absent, he could have sent someone just to show solidarity. Where are the rest? Or are they running with this guy because this guy, away from this guy because this guy is now in problems? I don't know what you think about this matter, but I want to ask you a question. Is your family capable of raising 1 million Kenya shillings today if you are sick and you are in their need? And what's your thought about this judgment? In my view, it's a big win for Noordin Haji and for the EACC. And it has also exposed how this country has been looted. Over 300 million out of National Cereal Produce Board, while farmers are not being paid. Farmers are not being paid. But someone is paid 300 million Kenyan shillings for doing nothing. And that's the Kenya we are in. So I think as a country, we must start demanding for accountability. The only thing which shocked me was that some Kenyans from Sirisia constituency organized for demonstrations in support of Major Walukhe. You can support Major Walukhe on a humanitarian ground. But remember, this maize was supposed to come to this country to feed Kenyans who are going hungry. Some of them actually ended up dying because money was allocated. Maize was supposed to be imported, but none ever reached this country. But I as Makwiny, I am shocked and I'd wish to have this kind of a family. But for Walukhe, let's hope that he's going to raise that money. Because without raising that money, he's going to continue staying in jail. He's going to lose his seat. I am sure even after getting out of jail, someone might actually go to court and declare him unfit to hold public office. And that's why his lawyer, Obeta, made that passionate appeal to the judge to allow him and give him a lenient judgment. But that did not happen. So someone is likely to go to court and is going to face many problems because, again, he's not even in the BBI side. He's not supporting the president. He's opposing the president. But you understand, you know, where his bread was buttered on. I'm told even the Mathira member of parliament, Girathi Gachagua, his accounts have been frozen. So what's wrong with the Tanga members of parliament? Is there a qualification? Is there a rule that you must be corrupt for you to join Tanga? I don't know. Thank you guys. Please, it's a Sunday. May you have a good day. Always remember to check vuguvugu.com. Always remember to give the video a thumbs up. If you like it, thumbs down. And those who continue to support this channel, I really appreciate the support by sharing the videos, dropping your comments, and in any small way, you always know how you support this channel. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day.